Alright, what's up everybody? This is the TPamaster and welcome to Let's Read Warriors or Warrior Secret Chapter 2 or Part 3. So, I changed the way, look, there's my thing. There's the wallpaper. But anyways, I changed my thing from scrolling to paging. Now, if you guys would rather have me do the scrolling, please say so, or if you prefer me doing the paging, this is just a thing. I don't know if this little guy right here is gonna get in the way, but let's go. I enter the nursery, and the first thing I notice is a large brown tabby Tom talking to my adopted mother. It was Tiger Claw, his ear twitches signaling his awareness of my presence. He turns his head and looks into my eyes. A chill is sent down my spine as his eyes seem to stare right through my very soul. "I'm sorry to have taken your time. I must go," he meowed as he heads towards the entrance of the bramble. I look behind me, watching as the chilling scene begins to clear the room. I turn my attention towards my adopted mother. "Willow Pelt, what did he ask you?" "Oh, nothing, just how excited he was to attend your apprentice ceremony," Willow Pelt answered. "Oh," I mewed, as I bowed my head. "Oh, and by the way, Tiger Claw told me that a ceremony will take place after our meal," she purred. My eyes began to shimmer. "Really? I'm so happy." "Yes, really," she purred. I hop around in a circle and spot the pigeon. I nearly forgotten the pigeon. I grabbed it and bring it over to her. "Is this for me?" I nod. "I see you're already training to be an apprentice," she purred. We both began eating until Darkit, how badly do you want to be an apprentice? I was puzzled at the sound of her question. "What do you mean? Of course I want to be an apprentice," I meowed proudly. Her eyes seemed dim. "I'm just worried about you, that's all," she mewed. When we finished our pigeon, I got up and began to walk over to the nursery entrance. "Darkit," Willowpelt mewed. I turned my head to face her. Her eyes looked so worried. She looked up at me. "Do your dead mother proud." I looked at her suddenly boosted spirit. Then looked in her eyes, giving me a surge of pride. I nodded at her. "Don't worry, I'll make you proud." I turned back to face the entrance, and I raced out of it, crashing right into another cat. "Hey, watch where you're going." I get up to see a pale ginger she-cat. It was Sandpaw. She looks up. Her mood suddenly changes. "Oh, hello, Darkit. Are you excited for your naming ceremony?" I nod my head. She closes her pale green eyes and bows her head. "That's good. Glad to hear it. Well, good luck with your naming ceremony." She darted off into the medicine cat's den. I walk over towards the elder's den. "Oh, why, hello, little one. Are you here to hear one of our tales of the past?" asked a tortoiseshell with a dappled coat. "Yes, I am, Dappletail," I mewed. Well, you're in luck. We have quite the story to tell you," she purred. Never mind. Ignore that deep voice. "This one is about a wise leader by the name of Pine Star," meowed a small black and white Tom named Patchpout. I looked up at him in amazement. I listened until a certain point of the story. It confused me. It was when he was surrounded by enemy warriors. I know He did something. I just can't seem to remember what. I pushed it out of my head and walked near the center of the camp. I look around and notice everyone was eating. It's almost time. I spot Redtail and I run to join him. He looked down at me. Ah, Dark Kit. I'm glad you're here. It's almost time for your apprentice ceremony. I looked up at him, my eyes filled with wonder. We continued eating. I had a nice juicy mouth. When we were done, a figure comes out from between some rocks covered with lichen. She was a sleek she-cat with a pelt that was blue-gray and a tinge of silver around her muzzle. This was our leader, Blue Star. She walks onto a large rock in the center of the camp. All of those old enough to catch their own prey gather here for a clan meeting. Her mighty voice echoed in my ear. Almost all the cats surrounded the high stone. I walked to the center of the clearing. Blue Star sits next to me. You have reached the age of 6 moons, and it is time for you to be apprenticed, whatever, however you say that. From this day on until you receive your warrior name, you will be known as Darkpaw. I look up at her with excited eyes. I'm barely holding still. Your mentor will be Mousefur. I look into the crowd as the young warrior rises and walks toward me. She is a small, dusky brown she-cat. I hope Mousefur will pass down all she knows to you. I touch noses with Mousefur. She sits down next to me. I, Blue Star, now conclude this apprentice ceremony. Whoa, what the heck? Do you see that? The dreams thing? What the heck is that? Yeah. Why would I love that? Recommended read. We think you'll love this too. This story is a part of Kiva's Dream, a created equal series. What? I don't understand. Alright, so next we're starting in chapter 3, and so my character just became an apprentice now named Darkpaw. So let's see what this let's wait and see what the next adventure for this proud little apprentice will be in the next chapter. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and please subscribe. This is the TPamaster, over and out. Boop.